to it. I have not drove the wagon in so long. I can't even remember the last time I drove the wagon. So I'm gonna try to get that car fixed because honestly, it's one of my favorite cars to drive when it works properly and is not giving me headaches. But subscribe to the channel, guys. Like the video. This year, I wanna post as much content as I can. Today, hopefully the wagon gets fixed in this video so we can make some crazy bangers. All right, so I finally got the car up in the rack to figure out why it's shaking, because I took it home because I wanted to drive it and stuff, and I haven't drove it because it started shaking crazy. The plan today is figure out the shake and install the new top plates that I did receive. Yeah, I'm literally at a loss. I checked every single bolt, everything is tight. The only difference that I have now is that on this side, I disconnected the end link because one of the spindles is a tad shorter, so it was throwing the height off left to right. So I had to disconnect that so I could get the height even, but I don't see how that would cause any shake. Preload is tight, like hasn't moved, super tight actually, because I tightened it so I could get a little bit of a stiffer ride. I don't know. So for right now, I'm gonna skip that and do the top plates. These are the new top plates that I got from my coils. I got them from Fly Air. This is not to add camber because with this type of suspension, it does not add camber. But what it's gonna do is gonna move the shock away from the spindle itself. So I get to tilt the whole shock backwards. So I'm gonna swap those right now. I might have to cut the tower a little bit on the inside there because the nut is now gonna be more back. Look at this bushing of the lower control arm. It's completely, I'm gonna move the bushing, the whole assembly. So it's like not attached to that bolt at all. So I think it's just vibrating. And then this is flexing a lot. So I think I'll just order stiffer bushings and hopefully that fixes that. So now I'm gonna focus on the top plates. What I have to do is see where these Allen bolts are hitting on top, because it doesn't sit flush because of the Allen bolts, because you know this car is not meant to have this adjustable or space for it whatsoever. So I can do two things. One is add washers to this so that it spaces it out that much. I wasn't gonna do that, but I might just do that. Or the second option, which is usually my go-to, I was just gonna cut the chassis to clear for it. But let's see if I find enough washers, and then it should be fine because it has a lot of thread left even after that. So be right back. So that's how much I gotta cut. So I'll probably just oval it out there, oval it out there, and it should be good. It's not that much. I could not find washers. I haven't drove the wagon for, I don't know at this point, over 2 months, a month and a half, give or take, because the bushings are bad on the road control arm and they were shaking really, really bad. I have the bushings, I just haven't had the time to install them because I have to press the old ones out and install the new ones. Of course, I get in the wagon, there's no gas in it. So first stop, gotta put gas in it, and I'm finally headed to the shop. I wish I could show you how bad it's shaking. No matter, I guess kind of there. The phone stabilizes it so much. It should have shaken a lot. So hopefully I can press these bearings out, because there's not an actual press at the shop, but we have the ones that you could use with a wrench. So gotta get that fixed. These bushings are so sharp. I have the replacement bushings, which I did an old school trick that they used to do on motor mounts to make them stiffer. So the gaps that this bushing had, I filled it with silicone, with polyurethane silicone, and now they're super hard. I did this probably like 3 weeks ago at this point. Every single bushing that I have to replace. So hopefully the stiffness helps a little bit too with the wear, since they're flexed so much. So that's the reason I did that. So like this is the one that I filled with the urethane. And you can see the OEM ones has the gaps.
You're cooked, chat.
No way. You don't have one that big? So look, you can't really tell. I should have fooled them when I was in the car, but these things were flexing so bad. This one, obviously, because the camber flexes up. And then the mount for this one was super bad. But what I got to replace, I got this one, that one, and then the shock mount, just because we're already here. So why not just do it all three? I didn't get the right tool set, so we're gonna try to make this work. All right, so we got our tool, our press tool. So the new armor is installed. I left this bolt loose for now and this one loose. I'm gonna compress the suspension and tighten those so that it gets the least amount of, what's it called? The least amount of resistance on the bushing so that it gives it a little bit less stress. So I'm gonna use the stand over there, drop the car on it, and then tighten those. You can see how worn this bushing is. So this one out. Don't me pide ayuda one day. Yeah, fuck this nigga.
You're not gonna be here. What am I gonna help you with?
I always help you. Don't fucking matter, bro.
The Bronx
Man,
hands.
fuck this shit.
This nigga's making the shop look like me and Jerome right now, bro. This guy.
I think Jerome is cleaning. Why the fuck you guys don't got a press, bro? There's supposed to be a shop.
Cause we don't do mechanics, nigga. Exactly why we don't do mechanics. That's disgusting. At least you got one on though.
Shirt on?
Fuck over this shit. And I pinched the fuck out my finger. I have a cut. I'm gonna probably get hepatitis or some shit.
Yeah, you'd be alright. I've had sandwiches with that amount of dirt on it.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. I can't. I need Chris to put gloves on to just hold the arm.
Chris, he said you don't have to put gloves on then. Just touch it. Can you guide him?
You put gloves on and just hold the controller.
Help you with the first
I'll make a
controller.
hookah.
What? Nah, I can't. I'm not. I'll put gloves on for you, but I'm not. I don't need the hookah.
Yeah, I'll make you the hookah, bro.
No, I'm leaving.
You're not leaving.
I have to leave.
You're not leaving. You're staying. What the fuck is that?
Those hands are gross, bro. I literally just chopped my hands off if my hands got like that. I got completely cut them off.
I can't imagine how my nails are gonna look.
You don't have nails. I mean, your
The
skin.
There you go.
Shut the fuck
Look
up.
at that. Look at you. Keep going. There's a little bit more to go. What are you doing?
You just needed us for motivation.
There you go.
What was you calling me for?
Everything.
Him buying the car where it started.
A little more.
Huh?
That's it. So Lisandro over here made me throw gloves on to help him throw these arms on.
Cause I knew Brooke was coming, so I had to hold it for a little longer.
Bro.
He finally caved in.
You see him? Yeah, she's got him.
So all the bolts are in. Some type of success.
But I don't get in alignment today, so another month of no driving the car.
Just up here.
That took so much longer than I expected, but the wagon is done. The only thing I wasn't able to do is get the alignment because it got late, but we got the bushings in the front done. So I'm gonna drive it now home and hopefully it's all good. So even after all that on the wagon, I changed the bushings. They seem solid, everything. I drove the car home. I didn't record because I was annoyed. Still doing the shake. So the car's parked up again in the garage. Haven't had time to diagnose what else it could be. The last thing I'm gonna do, because to me, how it's shaking, it's kind of like a blown shock, but I don't see how it would be blown unless the preload, I mean, I don't know. How it's shaking is kind of like a blown shock. But the last thing that I'm gonna do with the current setup, I'm gonna put the end links back on, because maybe before, when it had the pressure from the other side holding it down, it was minimizing the shake or not causing the shake, or just counter affecting the blown shock or something, because I don't know. So that's what I'm gonna try next. I appreciate all you guys that made it to the end of this video. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.